Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly. And today, this article comes all the way from Deadline, and it reads, Josh Hutcherson teases higher stakes and more animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This is going to be a cool film. I did see the first one. I thought it was pretty cool. It's for the kids. It's a video game, I guess, that's on YouTube. All the kids know about it, teenagers, young adults. So overall, I thought the first film was pretty good, and it made a lot of money. I think it did 10x at the box office. So the film was a blockbuster plus some, so they are getting that follow-up. It's coming out in December of 2025. I think the release date is a little weird for this. I would expect it probably like spring or summer 2025, but for some reason they went with that winter date. But anyway, let's read a little more into this article. Josh Hutcherson is treating fans to a second serving at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza as he prepares to enter production on the upcoming sequel in New Orleans. The Five Nights at Freddy's 2 star said that fans are going to flip for the follow-up to director Emma Tammy's 2023 feature adaptation of the popular horror video game series. It's much bigger, the stakes are higher, Hutcherson told Esquire. There's more animatronics being brought in, different animatronics being brought in, and the world just opens up in a big way, end quote. FNAF stars Hutcherson as Mike Schmidt, a troubled security guard who begins working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. While spending his first night on the job, he realizes the night shift at Freddy's won't be as easy a gig as he thought. We're finding the balance right now, building this world and expanding it in a really cool way, but also making sure the characters stay really grounded, he added. That's something that I really think that we all fought for in this first film, because this world that was created in Five Nights at Freddy's is so out there. Hutcherson continued, it's so over the top and wacky in a way that to find emotional truth of the characters was going to be what was going to work. I think the fans are going to flip for it. It's going to be a lot of fun with the source. It's going to be scarier as well. As for whether he'll return for a third outing at Freddy's, the actor said, you never know, adding, I mean, I love working in this world. Emma Tammy, our director, is phenomenal. And with my character, Mike, I think the possibilities are endless. This could be a very potentially long run, and it could be a lot of fun. But at this point, we're focusing on the second movie. We'll see what comes after that. Before Universal confirmed a sequel is in the works at CinemaCon in April, set to premiere in December 5th, 2025, Hutcherson co-star Matthew Lillard said he signed a 3-pig deal for the franchise. So, with that being said, it looks like this is going to be a franchise eventually. As I said, I watched the first Friday Night at Freddy's. I believe that was about a year or two ago. Thought the film was decent. Like I said, it's for the teenagers, it's for the kids. They had a good time with it, and I think that's why it did make a lot of money. It does kind of tippy-toe on that line of horror and like, I guess it'd be like family-centered comedy, but it does a good job at keeping it very PG-13. So that's why I think it has a lot of appeal. And like I said, there's a lot of teenagers and kids that watch this stuff on YouTube. Friday Night at Freddy's has a huge following, so don't count them out as far as Friday Night at Freddy's 2. More than likely, I will be watching Friday Night at Freddy's 2 in theater, but that's a ways away. We got about a year until that happens. But if anything else comes out as far as information regarding the sequel to Friday Night at Freddy's 1, I will definitely be passing that on to you guys. Let me know down in the comments, did you see the first Friday Night at Freddy's? Have you guys heard anything about Friday Night at Freddy's? It is kind of a online video game YouTube thing, so I don't expect a lot of people to know about it. It's not super mainstream. It's kind of niche still, but I think with the success of the first film and possibly the success of the second film, it will become a more mainstream thing. There's a lot of lore actually behind it as well, so yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about Friday Night at Freddy's and if you know anything about it. If not, that's cool too. But with that being said, guys, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share with a friend, and as always, be safe. It's Neff signing off.